Hello, my name is Abe. Welcome back to Dead Cells. Still on this run, seed 770330. Don't tell me what happens. I want to look ahead myself. Okay, look, it's a sonic carbine. It's like the best freaking weapon ever. I like that the first recycling tube has 4 star affixes on the items, so you know that they're gonna have good affixes, good abilities. I like that we've got Hokuto's bow, so in theory we could do a lot of like damage over time passivity. We've got an actually pretty good brutality weapon and some very good traps, so a good tactics build. And then out of all that, I'm just eyeballing Sonic Carbine because I'm like, oh dude, Carbine? The game's gonna give me a Sonic Carbine? Like just for free. I don't even have to pay for it. Like it's just a carbine, right? I can do what I can take it for free? You know I'm gonna take the carbine. As it is one of my, favorite weapons in this whole freaking game. Okay, watch out. Go ahead. Whoa, Jesus, you're so fast. I forgot that when he broke his shield, he just gets ridiculous. Enemies that attack you freeze or damage from projectiles being reduced. I'm gonna take the damage from projectiles being reduced, not for the ability, but for the stats. We'll grab this food immediately and, oh, hold up. Yeah, you know me, I've got 2 favorite tactics weapons. This is one of them, and the other one is Nerves of Steel. Both of those weapons kick ass. The one negative to the Sonic Carbine, as I mention essentially every time I get this weapon, the one negative is that it's got a long delay on dodge rolling after you shoot it. So if you're gonna need to dodge roll, you gotta be like prepared. You can't do it on a whim. So you've got to be very careful about when you actually want to just like spray, pray, and it's like playing chicken, you know? You got to be good at playing chicken. You got to know the limits of your enemies instead of trying to just hope that you can murder everything. You've got a crystal. Whoa, hello. Hey, stay there. All right, that did not go too badly. It was a little sloppy, I think, but I didn't notice that he had that crystal behind him. I thought we had already taken care of that. Kind of slowed down the fight a little bit, but that's fine. It's just such good damage, too. And we're just gonna go heavy tactics on this one. I would love to get like another run of just super low HP, incredible damage output. Gazebo asks, I wonder how good the Android port of this game is. I don't understand the mobile port for Dead Cells, because it's not the same game, is it? It's like a third-party developer handled the mobile port and they don't get the updates as soon as the main platforms. I don't understand the whole relationship between what the mobile port actually is, but I hear it's good. But I couldn't run it on my phone, even if I wanted to. Hold on, we're probably done with the melees by now. I'm just gonna grab the food. Melee's cleared, hey! Good timing to grab the food. Hey. Yeah, my phone is a piece of garbage. It would not be able to run this. I just realized something. This happens every time. I remembered something that happened an hour and a half ago playing Dead Cells. There was a level that had an elite, and I didn't go back to fight it. I forget what level it was. I just remember that it exists. Every freaking time, man. I'm so good at this bloody game. All right. Where are we going? We should go to the, I don't know, we could go Promenade Ramparts. Promenade Ramparts is not on the map, but I still want to go to the prisons. If we go Promenade Prison Depths, we actually cannot get to the Ramparts, so that would lead us to the ossuary. And we fight Black Bridge boss. Yeah, let's fight Black Bridge Boss. Is it this one? Nope. I feel like it's been a while since we fought Black Bridge Boss. Sounds like it's a great name for an actor. Black Bridge Boss. I'm looking at the map and I'm like, what the heck do we do? Are we done? I think we're done. Let's go. Bum, 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 bum. But yeah, anyways, what we were talking about earlier, Dead Cells. I'm pretty sure that the phone port is actually pretty decent, or so I've heard. I've heard it's not bad. I wouldn't be able to see anything, even if I could run it on my phone, my fingers would be in the way. Critical hits on rooted targets. That's so good, but crossbows, you know, that's for the rare chance that I go survival on a run. So I think I'd rather stick with the carbine. People tell me though that the repeater crossbow is dope. Like barbed tip repeater crossbow, it fires so quickly that you can just like easily. Dude, the dodge roll time on it is kick-ass too. Ding, 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 ding. This actually goes through its ammo a little bit faster, doesn't it? I don't know, what about a tactics crossbow build, huh? Capardo says, or asks, is there any rationale to choosing this path? I'm kind of stuck at 2 BC and can't get past 3 or 4 levels. Any suggestions? Get better and don't take damage. You don't have much opportunities to heal at 2 BC, so you just gotta avoid damage when possible. As for path, really, I just try to mix it up a bit. That's the only reason. Otherwise, I'd go max scrolls. Yeah, so I'm thinking maybe a repeater crossbow. We haven't had a good repeater crossbow run recently, so why don't we do this? Try to make it work. I'll hold on to the sonic carbine in case I do want it, but this seems okay. Normally I'd want to go raw survival with a crossbow, but we might get a better weapon anyways in the future, so. Shots pierce the first target. Shots pierce the first target, excellent. And then here we will go for, let's go for disengagement. We have low health. Normally I'm a big no mercy fan, but let's stick with the survival option. Not stats, but for literal survival. We'll stick with the option that gives us the ability to not die. It is just absurdly great though, isn't it? It's good at everything. It's good at taking care of enemies that fly because the primary shot has such a big arc on it. It's good at locking down enemies because they're all rooted and so they can't do anything. It is just a fantastic weapon, isn't it? I shouldn't like feel bad about using a crossbow just because everyone loves the crossbows. Well, I've started to kind of hate the heavy crossbow, and I'm not just saying that because I had a run where I had a heavy crossbow doing more damage than any other heavy crossbow I've ever had, and yet it was the worst weapon I've ever had, doing the least amount of damage ever, and because of some sort of a glitch, I think. Yo, man, dude, a parry shield, huh? It's too early to take it, I think, a parry shield, but I'm interested because a parry shield against the hand of the king is actually like absurdly good damage. You can parry the bombs, the grenades, and then it duplicates the grenades and then also does a lot of damage per grenade. So you can not one-shot the hand of the king, but you can make the hand of the king not trivial, but you know, you can really help the fight out just by using the parry shield correctly. I'm gonna get hit by that one. Oh, I'm gonna get hit by like 3 of them. Let's get hit by 3 of them. Where's my health? That was a botched engagement, to be sure. So rooting, let's talk. Me, chat, let's talk. Let's have a word with each other here. Rooting is a good ability. locks down the enemies. The game says that they can't turn, but some enemies can actually turn while they're being rooted. In particular, I don't know if anyone's actually knows this, but oh my god, are you prepared to have your mind blown? Slashers. What the heck is a slasher? A slasher are the enemies that have the big sword and a 3-hit combo. They kind of do a little bit of a teleport lunge to you, and then they go 1, 2, delay, 3, and the third hit has like that shockwave attack. That's the slashers. Slashers can actually not turn around while they're rooted. They can turn around in the middle of their combo, but if they're rooted, then you can just root them, put them in a bear trap, hit them with that crossbow, get behind them, easy. Pirate captains, they are the enemy that you usually find in the stilt village that fire the cannons. They have a triple attack where they do like a 1, 2, 3 quick attack with their cannon as a melee. They can turn around while rooted. Makes it kind of difficult to fight against them, actually. What the heck? Yeah, because they can actually turn around while rooted, substantially reduces the effectiveness of root on that floor, or just any time when you fight pirate captains. They'll still take the extra damage, and they still can't move, but they can turn around in the middle of their triple attack. You wanna know what's even worse? They can turn around during the attack, but they cannot turn around to start the attack. So if you just sit behind them, you're in the clear. It's such a wonky setup. But I'm pretty sure that's a bug. It's very amusing though. Because a lot of times in the past, I've always been wary, let's say, of using root as an effect. And now I know why, because I've probably been burned by that in the past. I've probably had situations where I tried to root something and rolled behind it and it didn't work. And now I know why, because it's not guaranteed to work. The game could screw you a little bit. No. Hopefully you're just dead. Not quite. Poisons enemies that wound you or burns the ground. I don't think it really matters. We're not gonna be sticking with this amulet for long, are we? Da-da-da. Da-da-da. Rooting is says Lego Lover. It's actually not bad. I do like the rooting effect. Not as good as freeze. But yeah, it's got its moments of just being completely weird and strange and awkward and inconsistent. Man, thank God that the grenades are not immune to the, well, thank God the grenades are not affected by the invincibility. Yeah, that's what I was trying to say. The training dummies. I don't even know what they're called. There's training dummies. Freaking training dummy. Well, this is gonna suck. Did not use my turret. Really wanted to. Malaise cleared. Hello. Wrong button. There you go. Just make sure you're using the right weapon for the right job, you know? You don't need the wide arc shot if you can just, you know, pepper those grenades with the fast firing shot. Lego Lover says root is mediocre at best in BC 0 and 1. It's been so long since I've played BC 0 and BC 1. I feel like the best way to survive those is just don't get hit. But like that also applies to, you know, BC 3, 4, 5. I mean, that's kind of what my runs kind of boil down to, is just try your best, explore everything, get all the loot you can, and then just don't get hit. Have a good time. Let's do this later. I'm taking too much time even platforming that. You're eating a... Oh, God. I just walked into the spikes for no reason. Eating a lot of damage this time. Well, only when I jumped into the spikes. But we've only really been hit by bombs for the most part. And not even grenades this time. It's just the bomber bombs when they hit and split. I don't anticipate the split AoE on that. Why did you attack there? Are you invisible? Okay, I know that you're getting supported, so we gotta take care of the support here. Just move. Is that the Mama Tick outfit? This is, I think it is. Is this Mama Tick? I never really learned the outfits necessarily. I know the Scarecrow one, obviously, because he's got a big hat. He's the easy one. And up until recently, he would crash your game. Yeah, I think this is the Tick outfit. I don't get what the little, like, crescent moon on the top signifies. It's kind of like floating above my head. I always found that to be a little bit strange, but, you know, well, it looks good. Okay, let's go grab this Lacerator. I'm kind of curious about it. It's not called Lacerator. Lacerator is the name of the enemy that does the spin to win attack. What are you? Lacerating Aura. Close enough. We have Wave of Denial. We don't really need Lacerating Aura. And I'm a big fan of both of those, actually. Just do this. Okay. Dun 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 dun. Killer Kitty says, I want Mama Tick outfit. All I have is this stupid concierge outfit. That I've been trying to get the gold version of for weeks. Have you been trying to get the gold version of concierge or Mama Tick? Because Mama Tick, dude, I've got a strategy that works for Mama Tick. I still get hit by Mama Tick all the damn time, but in theory, I have a good strategy for Mama Tick. Crescent Moon is like a samurai helmet. So I kind of thought the same thing. It's like you've got samurai armor on with like it's like the things on the hips. It really kind of reminds me of samurai armor with the shoulder pads and the hip pads. And then you've got that like crescent moon on the top. I don't really understand what that signifies, but it does kind of have a bit of a samurai flair to it, which is kind of cool. Pardo, you have a good night. I'm trying to get the gold version of Concierge. We're probably going to fight the Concierge on this run, and I think it'll be easy with the rooting. Although, you know how I'm talking about rooting bugs? And some enemies can turn while rooted? Unfortunately, the Concierge also has a rooting bug where if you root him at the wrong time, he's actually really hard to deal with. Okay. I'm not gonna kill you quite yet. We gotta do this a little slowly. Get out of here. Climb up. Easy. If you can stop the enemy from initially turning around, it makes it so much easier to deal with. Oh God, I didn't see the scorpion. Well, I eventually saw him. Didn't see him immediately though. Hey Slasher. You can't turn around. You don't break the game's rules like the pirate captain does, cause you are worse for some reason. I do love the crit sound effect from like a, woo. Oh, let's go. I do love the crit sound effect from a great repeater crossbow. Ding, 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 ding. Okay, well that's horrendous. Did not anticipate that happening at all. We had the food, so it wasn't that bad, I suppose. Hey. Did trigger disengagement though, but we should be fine. Whoa! Extremely rude. What elite? You're a box elite, so I'm gonna get behind you. What is this? 2! No, I don't want 2. I guess we just took so much damage there because we have so low health. We got 2 points in survival. I guess our health isn't that low. Dun 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 dun. Random skills. Kind of like the skills. I need to be using them more often. I think that's the big reason why I'm taking damage, because I am not relying on skills at all. There's kind of no reason not to be relying on skills. I mean, we've got great skills. I can throw, individuals off of ledges. We've got great abilities to root enemies, lock them down, throw traps at them, hit them with the freaking wave of denial if we have to. Now just actually, implement that. Stun an enemy first with the wave of denial so that they can't do anything while you root them. I swear I just heard Curse Purge sound effect, but that is not what it was. It must have just been the extra money dropping. They don't pierce. F! Oh my god. Get up. Oh my god. I'm so glad I noticed that ahead of time. Because I almost got myself killed. Holy crap. In case you couldn't tell what happened there, there were 3 enemies. The third enemy was the rampaging zombie, and I realized before it was too late that I would not be able to root him because all of the projectiles hit the first 2 enemies, and my shots only pierce not all targets, only some targets. I hate that I actually lost my disengagement there. But that should be the last elite to fight, so this should not be that long of a floor remaining. But that had the possibility to go extremely poorly. It didn't go, fantastically, but we lived. Oh, Jesus. Whew. Little on edge, potentially. Oh, good, I hear him coming. There's another one in there. I know it. Let's go, pick this up. It sucks. LZ Hitman, welcome. You made me buy this game, they say. I've had so much time watching you. Greetings from Hungary. Well, greetings to Hungary. Also, I'm glad you picked up Dead Cells, because the game is actually freaking great. And I will tell anyone who asks. Because I do enjoy a good Dead Cells. Man, parry shield. Peter Crossbow doing 3,000 damage, just do 1,900 damage. Peter Crossbow is still doing great damage. I gotta swap out the crossbow though, but I want a shield if we go fight. Who are we fighting? Concierge? The route isn't fantastic, but if we take barb tips, it'll be fine. Okay, so hold on to the. I'm gonna hold on to the shield just so that we have a shield, but I would like to maybe find a different weapon at some point. Not that I don't like the crossbow, but like a better crossbow would be good. Let's see if there's anything here in the shop. Yeah, the game does want me to have that parry shield. Thistle coil. Heavy turret 8. I'm gonna save my money. This is fine equipment. Maybe the turret isn't ideal because I'm not using it all that much, but everything else is fine. I also did not see a challenge rune. Hopefully I'm not missing it. And then we're gonna go ossuary on this one. We could also go to these sewers, but we were just there. This is either morass or the ossuary, but we'll do ossuary so we can save a specific run going to both DLC biomes. So, took way too much damage. We'll probably heal, and in fact, we should heal, because we have 20,000, we can buy a heal on this floor. So, spend one heal. Weapons are still fine. We do want barbed tips now. 85 DPS per arrow stuck in enemies. You get 10 arrows, is 800 DPS, which is like a quarter of our damage right now. Yeah, that's fine. What's that map display? Bottom right? Or do you mean this? Or do you mean this? This was introduced in, I forget which version of the game, but it's all the biomes, every place you can go. Hitman says, I'm already on BC2. That's fantastic. It's a good good progress. That's also like one of the first major like damage increases in the game is when you start getting to BC2, BC3, you start running out of heals. It seems to be what people have a hard time with, understandably. So I'm starting to realize that like part of the benefit of this is that I can just like fire shots and then completely ignore the enemies and then they're all die. So like, yeah, this is going fantastically. You know what I like about this? I like the fact that the repeater crossbow fires one wave of shots that can hit like all the enemies. So I fire a wave of shot. They take damage over time because of the rooting effect, and then they also take damage over time because of the bolts inside of them. So I basically just fire shots and then run. This is extremely fast. Actually pretty cool. I usually don't go like this fast. I usually try to fight all the enemies, but because we have so much damage over time, this feels like the best course of action. Killer Kitty says, on a scale of 1 to 10 with Concierge being a 3, how difficult is the final boss? I think your scale is off because the Concierge isn't a 3. It's more like a 1. I get hit on him, but like, I won't die on the Concierge anymore. He's kind of a bit of a pushover. Okay. I don't know why I decided to just burn that that wave of denial. But yeah, no, Concierge, he's really not that hard because he only has like 2 or 3 set patterns. Final boss, I guess the question is which one? They're more like 10s on that scale. If the Concierge is a 3, it doesn't matter what final boss you're fighting, they're all a 10. You know what I'm also realizing? It's really good to have Wave of Denial to protect yourself while you're launching that crossbow shot. I like that every shot hit that elevator. Yeah, damage over time build. I usually take barbed tips, but I never... Nice. I never focus on DOT. This is not that bad. This is not that bad at all. Okay, it went over your head, which I find kind of funny. Do you heal? You do not heal from that. That's cool. And by cool, I mean I would be annoyed if you did heal off of that. I had to cancel my shot because of the enemies behind me, but it went fine. Hey, hey, hey! Oh, good point. Yes, the reason why I have freaking 14,000 cells is because that's what we had on the last run. Whoa, lasers. 1 and 1. Yeah. I want max damage. Now we're talking. Yeah, the fact that I'm able to kill the test tubes just with the rooting effect is actually awesome. There's gonna be so many enemies like left behind though. If I'm gonna backtrack to kill them all, this will be annoying. We're also like, we're killing things so fast, our malaise has gone down by a lot. Part of that is because I'm not exploring, but like our malaise is like nothing. Snow Crash says, did you see patch notes today? There's patch notes? They updated the game? They just updated it 3 days ago. Hold on. Refresh. No, they didn't update it today. They updated it 3 days ago. Was there a new update? Or are you talking about the one from a few days ago? Because if you're talking about the one from Monday, it's the entire reason why I'm on random outfits right now. I didn't even notice that we had another tick outfit, by the way. That's the entire reason I'm on random outfits again, because they fixed the bug with custom modes being slow and laggy. You should try Barb Tip's first mutation with the repeater, you just spam Y. I still probably would prefer, because here's the thing. The rooting shot already does damage over time. I don't think you need to take Barb Tips immediately, because if you just root the enemy, they're already taking DOT. So I'd much rather take Disengagement, No Mercy. No Mercy synergizes very well with DOT. I'd rather take those than Barb Tips as my first mutation. I'd rather have Survival. But I definitely run exclusively on, BC5. There's a lot of enemies remaining and a lot of garbage remaining, but we gotta get that cursed chests. So we're gonna rush it. Okay, almost got screwed there. Okay. Now a colorless curse sword is interesting for a different run, not for this run. Okay. Let's not deal with that quite right now. Let's deal with that nonsense when we actually have the time. Okay, what do we got coming up? Scroll? An Inquisitor. We're actually very close to malaise being cleared, I think. Yep, the curse lifted. I think we're also close to the malaise being cleared. Both have been completed. Excellent. I saw that build in a video and spam it. Oh, for the Barb Tips? Admittedly, it does increase your damage output. I'm not saying it doesn't. I know myself. I know that I take a lot of damage. So I prefer the survivability. Crossbows are surprisingly strong in Dead Cells. Repeater crossbow, I don't run the ice crossbow all that much, but I hear it's good. But repeater crossbow and the explosive crossbow are both, they're up there as my favorite weapons in the game. I don't know if I would say one is better than the other. Probably the explosive crossbow is the better of the two, but that's probably just because that's how I like to run my runs. Like heavy immediate damage output, as opposed to damage over time. There's a turret I want to look at. It's probably not better than, well, actually it probably is better than our turret because we haven't bought this turret recently. This is something from like level 1. It's the same. Plus 10% damage when you're near it? All right, you know what? You convinced me. Armnock says, ice crossbow is S against bosses. That was my interpretation as well, because how are you supposed to keep that damage up? I guess you're not. And it loses reliability after you get tens of affixes that burn stuff. That's a very good point, because yeah, burn immediately unfreezes. Yeah. Maybe if you had like a single weapon in your backpack, because, well, I don't know. It's funny, because if there's a lot of enemies around, you're likely, oh dude. I love the wolf trap on this. Because now if we don't have to use Quiver of Bolts to root, we can use the wolf trap to root, and it also does more damage over time, which is pretty good. But then you could also get the lightning rods, and I don't know. I don't think we need the turret. We do plenty of DOT. I'd rather have rooting. Let's go for it. Yeah, it's weird because if there's a lot of enemies, you can freeze them individually and like one-shot them, which is very powerful with the crossbow, the ice crossbow. But then if there's a boss, they get resistance to your freezing effects, which means that it's less likely to be useful on a fight like that goes on for a long time. Just like rooting. Okay, new plan. Boy's Axe in our backpack with Acrobat Pack, which will root enemies. Do you think it'll work? Actually, you know what? I'd rather have parry on dodge roll with the parry shield. That seems incredible. Lethian says, collector with ice crossbow is not that bad. I guess there's a lot of times when you're not attacking him because you're dodging. So maybe because a fight is that long, it works because you're not like actually trying to one-shot him. You know, you're not trying to hit that damage cap with the most damage possible and it's just a lot of money and get the fight over with quickly or something. I don't know. I once made the mistake of taking the repeater crossbow into the giant fight, and let me tell you, that's not fun. That was not a very good experience. Never again. Gilded Yumi is fun. Now that they fixed the bug with it, so it kills things, it's fun. Yes, it's fine. This will be weird with the wolf trap, but we'll give it a shot. We've got good damage. I haven't seen one of these doors in a while. Spartan Sandals, tonic. We don't need to re-roll affixes. We don't need to reforge. We have oh, I'm dumb. We actually absolutely have an outfit. Toxic Servants. And I love what you do. We'll have to check that out next time we're in town. Da-da-da. Gilded Yumi plus the grappling hook. That's pretty funny. We don't need any sort of parry for the fight, so we'll just stick with the no mercy. Is it worth grinding for new weapons? I've been looking for magic missiles for ages and could never get it. If Lego Lover, if you're having a hard time getting, or I should say finding, blueprints, just make sure you unlock the mirror, because the mirror shows you exactly the blueprints that you're missing. Okay, please don't walk towards me anymore. Okay, you're a little too close to me, dude. Okay, we got to the other side of him. Oh, Jesus. His jumping attack is actually bugged. Hey, we got him. Yeah, the mirror is great because you take the hunter's grenade, you look at the mirror, and the mirror tells you where there's a blueprint in the game. So you take the hunter's grenade, you throw it at the enemy, and then boom, you get a blueprint. I mean, you gotta kill him first, but yeah, hunter's grenade plus the mirror means every run you can unlock something. Every run you have a target. I go here, I fight this enemy, I kill him with the hunter's grenade, I get a blueprint. So it's really good to enable you to quickly get through the blueprints in the game. Because if you're missing something, you can just look, it'll tell you. Legendary oiled sword. Womp 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 womp. Well, I mean, the damage would probably be pretty good. Hey, Hitman, thank you for the donation. Keep it up. I will try my best. We could get rid of the shield, hold the oiled sword. Would we ever use this though? Like, that's the question. Its damage is actually pretty good, but it's the same damage as the crossbow currently, but it'll scale more in the late game. Where are we going? Where are we going on this run? Let's take a look at the map. We are currently here in the bridge. Bridge. We could do like clock tower, clock room. Just do like a very classical run to the observatory. That actually sounds like a lot of fun with a repeater crossbow. Stilt village, clock tower, clock room, castle, throne room. Replace the shield with it. I guess we can do that for now. But I am kind of thinking that before we get to the Hand of the King, I'll pick up another parry shield if I can, and then get the parry on dodge roll. And then if we roll through his grenades, it should just completely ice him. But I just don't see myself using the oiled sword because I'm not a big fan of it anyways. Sleep and Snorlax, thank you for the resubscription as well. Thank you. Rainbow Zombie Man, welcome. How have the runs been tonight? Pretty good. For the most part. Having fun, having a good time. I'm gonna keep the mutations as is. I like our mutations. Yeah, if I find another parry shield, I might actually take it and plan for the Hand of the King fight a little bit, because I want a parry shield for the Hand of the King fight. But it's a bit of a weird, kind of like DOT run right now, which is kind of cool. You gotta be careful of the Pirate King, because he does turn around while rooted. Here's your proof. Ah, never mind, he died too fast. I guess I should put him in the wolf trap. Because then you can see exactly how that plays out. This is just food, we can come back to that later. So I'm gonna not go through the room just so that it's still on the map, actually. So, hey. Okay, well, not on these guys, because they're a little screwy. I mean, again, I just love that everything's just dying to the DOT on this. So here we go. Okay, he's up against the wall, can't really do it here. Maybe it doesn't come up as often as I thought it would, but it does come up on occasion. Hey, get out of here. He's dead. He's dead, Jim. You gotta get that key. He dropped money. Go down. Dear Nunu, welcome. How's it going? Rip sleep. Gotta wake up in a few hours. Well, I'm sorry to hear that you're not, able to sleep. I guess you're just gonna have to drink some coffee and start your day. The best part of waking up is Clancy in your cup. Okay, maybe not the best. I don't want to be in anyone's cup, actually. One Clancy no cup, please, actually. Actually. Hey. Oh, what the heck? I couldn't interact with it. I hit the button and everything. What the heck? What the hell? Keep going tactics, because why not? Are you still just like chomping around down here? Hey, stop jumping when I fire my gun. Okay. Hey. Okay. There you go. He turns around while rooted. So slashers don't. Pirate captains can. Be careful out there, folks. Stay safe. Stay safe, my friend. Ah, get out of here. Dude, I love it when enemy corpses explode. It's actually very good, like AoE damage. Come on. What are causing these things? Quiver of bolts, enemies explode, biters crawl from dead from the repeater crossbow shot. Okay. So that's how we're getting all of our component pieces here. Malaise clear. I always forget how small this level is. Knockback shield. Ah, Jesus. It's actually a good shield, but can't really hold it with a two-handed weapon right now, huh? You. And rooting is like still very powerful, isn't it? Just root the enemies who can't freaking do anything. We're done. Whoa, Jesus! Hey. Okay, I can only do that once every few seconds, though. The damage you take is inflicted onto the enemy. An extra jump in midair. I do like the extra jump. We'll grab that. Brutality is survival. Keep going, survival. I still like the idea of maybe trying to do some sort of a weirdo legendary weapon, depending on what we find. I know I could take more health by going into brutality, but that's not what I'm interested in right now. Heck no. Dung, dung, dung. Corrupted power. Plus 2,000 DPS. With each attack, you take more damage during this time. It's 2,000 DPS. It's really not that much. It's 10 arrows. Like, instead of using corrupted power, I could just shoot 10 times. And then get the damage for like 10 seconds as opposed to getting the damage for, you know, each attack for 1 second. Hey. Legendary equipment. That's why you look at all the rooms. Oh no. It's horrible. It's just symmetrical lands. Does a lot of damage though. Super slow. Does a lot of damage. Critical hits for 6 seconds if you quickly kill 2 enemies with this weapon, plus 40% damage. Well, I mean, if you just want something that hits hard, here you go. Sure, I'm not gonna use either of these, but I might as well hold them, right? You wanna know something funny that I realized the other day? Part of my experimentation with like seeds and bug finding in Dead Cells, I learned that if you deselect weapons, like let's say you deselected all the ranged weapons so only melee weapons would appear in your run, you would still have anything possible show up as a legendary weapon, even if it was disabled. Very interesting. Knockback shield. Now I'm like, give me a parry shield so I can dump this. I will take a better repeater crossbow. Yeah. Gives us some more effects too. And good time to spend our money, I think. We've already bought the healing. Yeah, we have full healing flasks already. Gladair says, symmetrical lance is one of my favorite melees. Just feels slow. Probably because it is slow. Oh, hold on. Oh, hold on. There you go. Oh, no, don't quit. Da, 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 da. We actually don't even really need the health, do we? We should still probably buy it. So, I'll buy it. Okay. Let's get out of here. I might as well just, like, quickly do this. And you know what? Found a little bit of extra money, too. Fantastic. All right. Now, what's in this room? This is one of the exits, right? Just in case there's a scroll here, I'm just gonna check real quick. I don't think there can be. Nah. But you never know. We're going to the clock tower on this one, so let's go do it. We've already explored everything. I guess we're just walking it. That's not a hole. That's not a hole to go through. I don't see anything else. All right. Like a liver asks, how does the blueprint work? I just instant died. Okay. How the Hunter's Grenade works is you throw it at an enemy that has an icon over their head. They turn into an elite. You have to get the elite. It's Pokemon. You have to get the elite down to half health. Use the thing that drops the lightning bolt animation, the blueprint extractor, and then you'll get your blueprint. I just died. Well, get better. Pair it with like freeze or root so that the enemy can't move, and then you can just it gives you the time you need for the blueprint extractor. But yeah, it's just Pokemon. You throw the ball at the enemy, you get them to half health, you charge up your attack, you boom. Ya boom, ya boom, ya boom. Critical hits on rooted targets, volley of bolts rooting enemies. Spreads oil. I like the spreading of oil. I don't think we need the grenade or the slowdown, but that's fine. Plus damage on a slowed down bleeding, spreads, piercing, launching grenade. Frozen, stunned. Poisons the enemy? Shots pierce. Let's try that out. I don't normally have like full HP and very little melees on runs. Lance is good at range. I will grant it that. Yeah, the Lance, I don't really love it because it's so slow, and I'm more of a faster player, but I will admit that it does have great range. Also destroy shields. Yuck. Really wish that I had the opportunity to fight enemies before my melees tier started going up, but you know, I understand that we're not all made out of money and time. I mean, the DOT is still working well. There's food. Dude, getting food early, it's great because we have a fallback. Feels good, man. Fooding makes me feel good, man. What's your favorite melee? Honestly, I don't really have a favorite melee. I just don't like the slow melee weapons in Dead Cells. Like, I kind of really like Assassin's Dagger, Twin Blades, Balanced Blade even. They're not flashy, but like they're fast, they get the job done, and I never find myself really taking a lot of damage because of them. Of course, you're not gonna be able to knock them around. There you go. Took a little while, but we got him. Enemies are starting to teleport a little fast. I don't really have the melees that high, but they just love teleportation. Okay, 1 to 15% extra damage received. Nah, we'll find a better amulet. There's so many elite enemies here. Like, we'll just bide our time. It's not what I was hoping to find here. Keep going up. $19. It's pretty decent. We've taken tactics in every scroll that we could have, so our stats are pretty decent. It does feel a little low, doesn't it? But hopefully we got more floor to do, more levels to do. You know, you're certainly not going to have the most damage of all time is when you're rolling this path that we've been on that has relatively few scrolls on it. You know, we didn't go to the sewers, we didn't go to Slumbering Sanctuary. And it does make a small difference. I wonder how this is gonna work against Clock Boss. I guess I'm hoping that the Wolf Trap is gonna help out a lot by locking down and allowing us to apply Root more often. Hold on, I gotta sit back in my chair. Nambi's not here, but I feel his presence. I feel him watching. Cobweb Soul, welcome. How you doing today? I'm doing all right. Having some okay, well, I couldn't get away from you fast enough, I guess. Having some okay runs so far. There's the ice crossbow. Does less damage. Does way less damage, okay. It's more damage per bolt, surely. But it's actually like rather lower damage output. The repeater crossbow does a lot more. With the added benefit of barbed tips, I feel like this is still better for us. Yeah, the ice crossbow is a little bit slower too, but I would take it if it did substantially more damage, but it doesn't seem like it does, like substantially more damage. Okay, this is not what I want. My shots aren't landing because they're not piercing all of the enemies. They can only pierce one target each. We just gained like 5 scrolls, so my stats are looking a lot better. Earlier, you know, I was looking at the numbers and I was like, 17? It doesn't seem that good. Now we're at freaking 22. It was like a minute ago. Please go down. Thank you. Please go up. Thank you. Is he following me still? He is. What a jerk. Guys are melting way faster with the scrolls. Yeah, because every 5 scrolls is basically double damage. Although I don't know how that really plays out with barbed tips. Like, I don't know if it actually does scale similarly. I am taking a couple of hits. Mostly I'm just getting hit by things that I'm not anticipating, like spikes and rolling balls and getting shot in the face. Usually don't expect to get shot in the face. It kind of just happens, you know, it's just a natural part of life. Maybe I should be expecting it more often. Just taking a lot of big balls to the face today. This will be interesting. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, dude, barb tips with the root damage? Great. It's great. Damage from projectiles reduced 75%. That would have saved us, like, all of the damage we took, by the way, because we've only been hit by projectiles, I think. That would have saved us so much money. So much health, rather, which is, you know, kind of money. What is actually BC5? BC5 is BC4 plus malaise. I don't know if the enemies scale anymore, but the malaise meter, if you've never had to deal with it, count yourself lucky, punk. But no, the malaise leaders, malaise, freaking hell, man. I'm getting hit by them too, the invisible guys. There's another one on top of me. There's another one! The heck? I know they're in the tower, but like, this is too many. We're gonna have to actually like spend a heal here, I think. There's only one carrot left on the floor. Okay. My lord! No. Oh, right. Charge time. Okay, well, there's this engagement happening. Don't love this at all. Grab this real quick. Gives you a moment. Coming back. We're coming back from this. Now, no one-shot protection. This is just an invisible enemy. He's dead. We will get the carrot. We might as well fight the boss first, because if we get hit, we'll just disengage and heal. Malaise meter looks so fun. Can't wait to get there. The malaise meter, it makes the enemies harder over time. The faster you kill the enemies, the faster it gets reduced, but essentially the enemies get faster. They teleport to you. Well, that happens on boss stem cell level 4. Okay, that's not what I wanted to do. Let's go up. Enemies start being spawned. Let's go. Don't need to heal at all. Enemies start becoming elites at random. There's a lot of annoying effects like that. Get that mouse pointer off. It's hiding here in the corner. You can't even see it? What? Why can you not see my mouse pointer? There it is. I guess I didn't even have the game focused. I'm surprised that this game does not pause when you alt tab. I guess I was just alt tab the whole time. All right. I can blame the game. It's laggy. It's not the main window. That's why I'm taking so much damage on this floor. Of course, of course. Of course. What? Where am I going? Where am I going? Shops. No, move. Oh my God. Oh my lord. Okay. Random skills. What do we got? I would be willing to get rid of Wave of Denial. Lacerating Aura would help for when we get surrounded. But Wave of Denial is good for like a temporary stun effect. Ooh. Yo, the cannon. Dude, why not the cannon? Like, instead of Wolf Trap, we can already root, but if we take the cannon, you know, we can just let this cannon just shoot shots at the boss over and over again. The Wolf Trap does mean that I don't have to root as often. I can just stay on this form. I think we should stick with the Wolf Trap. It's tough, but I do think we should. There's another chance at Lacerating Aura. Glader says, merchandise categories are from a secret in the graveyard. You have to find all of the wall runes in the graveyard. One of them has a secret in it that is secret and secretive. Dung, 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 dung. I really like Lacerating Aura. There's not too many small enemies, though, in the game. We go to the castle, everything's big and hits hard. I'd rather have Wave of Denial to push him around. Yeah. Crush Trap. Okay, now what about Wolf Trap, Crush Trap? Plus damage on rooted targets as well. This seems good. This seems okay. It's a little expensive, but I do like it. There's another Crush Trap. Okay, so we slow down the boss with the Crush Trap. We root him with the Wolf Trap. We just unload. DOT will crush him. I'm a big fan of this. And did we upgrade our weapon, or can we even do that? Oh, right, it was ice crossbow. Oh, the Nerves of Steel is so good, but we already have a build, and I want to try the crossbow tactics build. But like, look at the damage from this. This is why I love the Nerves of Steel so much. It does pretty much the same damage as the crossbow, but it's one shot as opposed to tick, 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 tick. God, it's so good. Is that a parry shield? It is. But we have a symmetrical lance. But it's a parry shield, but we have a symmetrical lance. But, you know... God, that's good, though. Man, that's so good. All right, you might not like this. I'm gonna take the parry shield, and I'm gonna swap out some mutations to make this applicable. Nerves is Bay. Nerves is my Bay. God, I love Nerves of Steel, though. But I'm gonna dump the lance, because we're doing this DOT build. We're not doing a lance build. Why would I ever want to swap my weapons around and use it? I would want to have a shield while I'm using it too. Yeah, I wasn't gonna use it anyways. So we're gonna, I like these affixes. I like this affix. We're going to reset mutations. We're gonna take disengagement. We're gonna take armadillo pack. And we're gonna take barbed tips. I would also really like double ammo, but I don't think that's that important right now. I think we're okay. Yeah, we're gonna use the shield passively now, just by rolling. There's a lot of bomb enemies on the next floor in the castle. We've got the shurikens to deal with here. Random parries will help us anyways. Okay, that's rude. I did heal. I wonder why, was it the trap that made her so slow? It may have been the crush trap that made her so slow. I got hit by one of the falling things. That was unfortunate. Is crow's foot bad, or is it just suboptimal on high BC? I know people who love crow's foot. They swear by it, but I much prefer to not care if the enemy is slowed in order to kill him, you know? Slow, and we kind of saw it on this fight, slow as a conditional is bad because it interrupts timings. I missed a dodge roll before she used her grappling hook because she was slowed. The grappling hook took longer to come out, so she hit me with it. If she wasn't slowed by the crush trap, if she wasn't slowed, I would have been able to dodge that a little bit better. It's interesting because slowing is so useful, but at the same time so disastrous. The more I play Dead Cells, the more I realize that I absolutely despise slow and electrocution because they interrupt timing so much. Rooting is different because it doesn't actually apply any sort of a slow effect, but the slow, it just means I take so much more damage, and it makes it so much harder to flawless too. Because you don't know exactly when the boss is gonna be unslowed if they're resistant to it. Spike shield, parry shield is way better. So I very much have a hard time using slow and electricity right now, but I forgot that would actually happen with the crush trap. Which seems obvious, but wasn't when I picked up the crush trap, because it is like, it's so good. Going up it to the Lighthouse, going up to the Queen fight, crush trap is amazing, but not so much on Hand of the King. Also, can't help but notice, enemies not necessarily dying as fast as I would like them to be, until we actually get our shots in. Amulet is slightly better Stats go down, but we actually do gain a lot of health, which I will take. Realizing health is a little bit more important maybe than I've been giving it credit for. What's your opinion about the distillery? I hate it. I hate the random barrels that just kill you for like no reason. It's a highly frustrating level. Oh my god. Don't let me forget about this. Need to come back for that. Oh, that was easy. I want to finish my 60 first, and then we'll come back for it. Yoink. You know what? You're locked down. Let's make sure to murder you. Everyone hates the distillery. It's like Blighttown from Dead Cells. Hot take, I like Blighttown, I just hate that it's laggy. I think that the Blighttown is a cool environment, I just hate that every time I look at a wall 2 feet away from me, the game just decides that it doesn't want to play anymore. I also like the like tree area at the back of Blighttown, and the fact the parry shield parried him. I like the fact that you have a secret wall behind a secret wall behind a secret wall that takes you to a new area. I think that is funny. My god, the range on that! Okay, put down your traps. God, I hate this enemy. Absolutely awful to deal with anyways. Okay, slow on. I'm losing it a little bit here. I just need to remember what made this run work. Dodging past the enemies and rooting them. We're gonna be down a little bit on health. Being down on health is fine, because if we go to the, well, we're forced to now. If we go to the collector, we can actually buy health from his floor. Lighttown is not laggy on the remaster. There you go. No! Jesus. You know what? I'm just gonna wait for you to come up here. That guy is so frustrating. You can't hit him when he's got his shield up as he moves, which makes him annoying. And then also, when he jumps up into the air, you can't hit him because he jumps up into the air and he falls back down so fast that a slow weapon might be hard to get out of your... What the hell? A slow weapon might be a little tough to get out of the animation of in order to activate your dodge roll. Dude, I'm getting owned right now. And honestly, I think part of it is just because I can't use my shield on demand. I've got to use it when I dodge roll. Maybe I'm just having a problem because it's a two-handed weapon build. I don't get a choice in when I can actually parry. Also, the fact that I have 8,000 health is pretty low. Keep going survival. They're both dead. If they can't move, they're easy targets. Malaise has been cleared. I mean, we're cutting through the malaise fast, but if we ever take like one hit, we take a lot of damage. There are so many enemies over there. I see you, by the way. Let's make sure that we're done with the keys before we do anything else. Wait, I got him backwards. Well, you're gonna spin. Luckily you died. I think like I'm trying to not dodge roll to save the dodge roll parry for a situation when I want to stun enemies, but I think that's wrong. Hey, get away! Get out of here! That didn't stagger you? I took your health down to 0, and you died before you got staggered. All right. Okay, well, see you later. Okay. Decarby, welcome to the stream. Look for a shop. What do you mean, like food shop? There's no food shop here. Oh no! It's okay, we got the parry. We need that to happen. They're both dead. Oh, God. Yeah, I'm starting to realize, man, shields are good. Not being able to control your parry kind of blows sometimes. Like, I'm glad I have the shield still, but I would still prefer to be able to parry on, like, whenever I want. I'm not gonna kill you. I don't want to deal with you. I'm gonna keep going tactics. Probably a dumb idea at this point. We should probably get some health, but I'm invested, you know. I've already gone all in. Let's keep going. Abe's here to kick ass and chew bubblegum, and he's all out of ass, says Rainbow Zombie Man. Pretty much. Pretty much. You know what? I do appreciate that the crush trap murdered you. I do appreciate that you dropped a full chicken. Now, if we get hit some more, which I'm still gonna try not to, we could just heal up if we needed to. With a full chicken, we're gonna have 1 flask moving into our king fight. And a king fight is the same thing. I'll pick this up now. Jesus! Well, there goes, we need to heal now. I forgot that you could hit through walls. Man, we still haven't finished the floor, huh? I'm still looking for, like, the shop so I can get, some, like, new weapons. But I guess if we're gonna go to, the lab, we should save so that we can, the heck? We can save so we can get level 12 equipment. Ooh, nothing there. So we are done. There's a root grenade, a couple of enemies remaining. There's the shop all the way over there. And some chicken. If there's nothing left for us to do, like nothing left for us to kill, I'm just gonna get the chicken and then go. It's not like an enemy can drop a healing flask, although I wish that could happen. Oh boy, I wish that could happen. Don't forget the challenge room, says Gazebo. Thank you! I did! What's disappointing is I actually did not get the, Dude, you know what? Screw the crush trap. It's kind of made me a little annoyed. Take the heavy turret trap. I should not have taken the health in that case, but we will still do the challenge room for a scroll. Why not? I think it was in blue? I think it was in blue. I did forget. I would have remembered in like 30 minutes when I did my next run. I would have finished like the first floor and been like, I forgot a scroll, damn it. That's exactly what would have happened. All right. Give me a little 11, 111. I actually kind of do like having the... Oh, I'm dumb. Oh, I'm so... We should have taken that for the extra jumps. I'm doing the facial animation there. Facial animation? Yes, I'm animated. I'm gonna become one of those streamers that just has like an animated girl in the corner instead of a webcam. What the heck? Doing. I like the doing though. Doing. Hey, no damage. Fantastic. Me after opening a cursed chest on the shrines, like what could go wrong? Fractured shrines? It's not that bad. Just make sure you have your teleports available first before you open up the chest. Okay. Yeah, VTubing, thank you. I forgot the name of it. I want to see VTuber Clancy. We done? We're done. Let's leave. We don't need anything else. An animated gerbil. It's actually one of those NFT apes. That's so good. I can NFT like the I can NFT the like animated model of an ape. There you go. That's so good. Shots pierce. I still like that. We're good. We're good. We're good. I don't think there's anything worth swapping out on the run. I think our run is good. Let's do it. Oh, good! I'm a freaking snowman! That's me in 3 days when I get snowed in because of this winter storm that's coming. Jingle bells! There you go. It's not as much damage as I thought it would be. Yoink! There's our hit. I'm not expecting to flawless this. I feel like we could have done better. He's got one hell of a range on his. Yoink! Oh, really? You jerk. That could have been better. Could have been worse. I don't think I've ever fought this guy with a repeater crossbow. I probably have, but that was fun. That's just a face. Donk. I just headbutt the door. Blah! Oh, I'm a horrible Eldritchian snowman. Oh God. All right. We should be good in the next place, though. I don't know how the rooting is actually going to work on all these flying book enemies, but we'll see. And we can buy a health flask, we can buy malaise reduction, we can buy 50% health. So health-wise, we're fine. I don't know how this is going to play out on the fight against you. You do not get... You take the damage, but you don't get rooted. I don't know how this is going to play out really on the fight against the collector, but we'll see. I can't believe you take less damage too. Highly annoying. Hey. Hey. Killed. I know that the crush trap can be used on the collector sometimes. I don't think it's that good though. I can't believe you were trying to get the elite. You are a jerk. You are a big jerk. 1-3, 2 extra jumps. I'll take it. There's our food shop. I'm just gonna buy the watermelon and the flask immediately. You're already dead. You're dead. You're dead. You're dead. You're dead. You're not dead. Now you're dead. You're dead. You're dead. I'm your dead. You're dead. You're dead. You're dead. You're dead. You're dead. You're dead. I love just being able to hit an enemy once and know that they're dead. 58,000 DPS. Repeater crossbow is doing double that with the actual shots, but again, I'm just wondering how effective we're gonna be on the fight. I don't know how effective we're gonna be on the collector fight, but we'll figure it out. We'll see. You'll all see. Well, there's probably really dead. Yeah, I bet the birds have a lot of kids. And they're dead now. Should have thought about that bird before you were such a jerk. I almost killed you with a single bolt. That's pretty good damage. You know what? We got more food too. Hello. That's not where I want to be. This guy's dead. Hey, bird. Get me out. 2 and 2. 2 extra jumps in mid-air. We have no legendary equipments, unfortunately, so we really should have points in brutality. We're gonna put points in brutality if we get them just for the raw health, which I think is gonna be better for us than just like another 1 tactics for damage. You know, we need to have some health to survive this. There's more food. Maybe I'll just keep going in tactics. Boy's axe, flashing fans, fire brands. Just looking, heavy crossbow. Nah, don't want any of it. Don't want any of it. Get that out of here. I don't want to see that again. Game. Those bluebirds deserve it. Yeah, definitely one of the most annoying enemies in the game for sure, because it can't be stunned by anything. Yo, stop pushing him. I don't know what the heck was pushing him. What the heck? What the? I did not realize you could dodge through the lasers. Apparently I only realize that now. Not really attacking much with the primary fire of this repeater crossbow. I guess I'm understanding that's its primary benefit, huh? You just hit him with this, and then they all die, and you don't have to hit him with anything else. I mean, that's pretty good. Got to admit, pretty happy with this outcome. Yo, get out of here. Hello? Hello? I mean, I kind of see you, but I also kind of don't. Oh, thanks. 1 and 3, 2 extra. Nah, I still like the extra jumps. Hello. Luckily, you still get trapped by the trap. See ya. How did you not get hit by any of those? That's what I want to know. Okay, so we can take survival or brutality. At this point, we should definitely take brutality for the HP because a point in survival doesn't matter because we don't scale anything in survival. We don't have legendary weapons that we want. I do love the ability of just seeing the grenade and just, all right, I'm gonna go parry that, I guess. Might as well parry that for massive damage. It's kind of the point. Yep. I guess this building is so large that it has its own, like, water. You know, it has, like, weather. You know what I mean? You know how very large buildings have condensation and, like, their own weather? Because that's kind of what's happening here. Oh, this is, surprisingly went very well. All right, that's fantastic. I thought this would go horribly. In fact, it's going rather swimmingly. Dude, I'm noticing one thing. The ability to root the enemies so that they don't chase me down, very effective. Surprised that worked. Gotcha. I got you, you son of a bird. You try to, like, teleport out of my shots all the time. Not very happy about that. You can just get killed by the turrets. And then we're done with the upstairs area, so... I mean, we might as well do that first in case we need to go back for the health. Let's do that quick. We've got both keys. Hello, my honey, hello, my darling. Could have gone better, could have gone worse. We're gonna have 2 healing flasks and full health for the final fight. With a weird ass repeater crossbow build. You know, we gotta try everything once in this game. Except for the katana. The katana's not that good, I don't think. I don't know how good the katana is. It's probably okay. Now, shops. Hello, I already rerolled you. And the other shop's a food shop. So this is our loadout. We have it's a level 9 crossbow. That's not that bad. That's not that bad. Let's see if there was anything in here. You know, if we got the money for it, you might as well buy the cough syrup. Unless we're gonna, like, reroll affixes. I don't know why we would, though. We can probably get rid of the parry, because we don't need it anymore. Let's save our money. There's only, like, 2 normal enemies on this next fight anyways. But I'm thinking, what's the best mutations here? We don't need a shield because you can you can dodge roll through most of the attacks. There are a few attacks that you would want to parry, but I don't have the... Actually, there are a few attacks that you want to parry. Maybe we'll keep our mutations. Because, like, I'm thinking of spin to win attack. To be able to knock him out of that attack just by parrying him would be great. But we have rooting. He'll be rooted, right? I don't know if you can root him through that, but what would we take instead? No Mercy doesn't really work. Crits could work, but we don't have active skills. We just put out turrets. I don't really care. Ammo. Dude, ammo is what we want. So we'll get rid of the acrobat pack, dodge roll, armadillo pack, whatever. We'll get rid of the backpack, and we'll take ammo so we can do more damage over time, I think. Ding. Does tactics give more damage compared to survival? Nope. Tactics weapons tend to be high damage, but yeah, scrolls give the same damage bonus per color. You just got to stack in one category for the most part, for the most effective builds. Yeah, I think we want ammo. We have Armadillo Pack, the most OP mutation. I mean, it's good, but like... I'm just gonna dodge roll through everything and prefer ammo. Yeah, I'm gonna reset. We're gonna take disengagement. We're gonna take ammo. We're gonna take barbed tips. 2,000 DPS per arrow. I'm thinking that this boss takes a lot of timeouts. We can just like unload when he's taking a timeout. I want to give it a shot. I do need to flawless this boss at some point, but I probably would not use a crossbow to do it anyways. Well, explosive crossbow I would use, but probably not a repeater crossbow. This is just for fun. So it's high damage, and if we get hit, we'll probably lose a lot of health. We'll try it. We'll try it. So we're gonna toss our traps out immediately. Did not toss out both of our traps immediately. Okay, he's just doing this again, huh? I'm just kind of sitting here for a second, seeing what's going on. Hey, knock it off. We moved. Okay, Barb's tips doing their job. This is an area where we are going to perform better than he will, because when he drops down, this is where we're gonna pump him full of, oh my God, look at the damage. It's still chunking him too, look at that. Oh my, the turret did it. God. It's my biggest complaint about Dead Cells is the fact that it's so timing based, and like everything you do in this game disrupts timing. That was such a good run. Oh my God, that's such a good way of handling him. But the heavy turret, it knocked him out of one of his attacks and he just did it a half second later and I had no response to it because I had no dodge. That was such a good build for him. I didn't think it would be that good. Yeah, I'm gonna stomp on your face. But it was the heavy turret. The crush trap would have probably done the same thing, but I don't know if anyone else is like as frustrated with themselves as I am when I have like a heavy turret or a freeze effect or an electric effect and it interrupts enemies. I hate that so much. That was your flawless run. We can do it again. I mean, that was absurd. We could even have a better run doing it because we can have more scrolls if we go a different path. But I don't know about anyone else, but as I play more high boss cell level Dead Cells, as I'm trying to get these flawlesses, my God, everything that interrupts an enemy is the worst item in the game. Bosses don't get interrupted by your primary attacks that often, but like if I'm using a bow and a heavy turret and the heavy turret disrupts the enemy, I'm like, why? And the thing is that I always forget. I forgot that the turret would do that. I thought he wouldn't get hit by it. Like I thought he wouldn't get hiccuped. Oh my God. Anyways. Armnock says, I wish you could not interrupt bosses. It sounds like a buff, but in reality it's not. It would be a debuff. Yeah, the fact that they get interrupted and they get like a free hit on you. Because we only got hit once, and it was because of the turret. Man, every run, it's like a little bit of fire damage, a turret. That was still a great run though. I learned a lot from from doing the run of crossbows and crush traps and rooting effects as well. There's a lot of like little edge cases in Dead Cells, edge cases in interrupting enemies, in effects like rooting not applying the way you think they do, but that was a great run. Barb tips, tactics, OP as heck. Repeater crossbow, great. For now, for those of you on YouTube, thank you very much for watching. Like the video if you've enjoyed it. Subscribe for more. Check me out on Twitch. For when I go live, support me on Twitch, Patreon, and Streamlabs, and I hope to see you here again for the next run of Dead Cells.